everybody, Noreen here. I'm back with the May 123 card design for you. And this month I'm using the brand new travel collection by Creative Memories called Gallivant. And I have to say it's kind of a retro feeling collection. Those of you who are my age will still remember kind of that wood paneled station wagon from the kind of 70s, 80s, and will remember going on the family road trips. The name itself, Gallivant, it always reminds me of my mom. She would always say to me, "Where are you off gallivanting about to now?" So that's kind of a fun memory for me using this collection. But great colors. There's a really cute little road trip, with different kinds of street signs. There's a map, there's compasses, and then a good variety of kind of tone on tone and a more smaller images that you can use. So I think with all of the variety of icons and designs in this, you'll find that you can use it for any kind of travel, from road tripping through airplane and even, cruising type of travel. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with the 123 cards, they're sort of the same idea as the 123 layouts, but basically we use one sentiment, 2 paper shapes, and only 3 embellishments. So they're really quick designs for cards. All right. And this month, the 2 paper shapes that we're using are 3.5 inch by 3.25 inch. And then the second rectangle is 3.5 inch by 1.5 inch. Okay, so you can see that this paper that I'm using is double-sided, but again, you can pick up your scraps and cut out those sizes for yourself. And I always give you a vertical as well as a horizontal orientation, and we're going to make these 2 cards down here. The other thing that I do each month, and I'm having so much fun with, is I make up a little happy card kit where you can recreate both the cards that I'm showing you today. It's got the cards, envelopes, as well as all of the embellishments and foam squares. And all you need to do to have a chance to win that is to leave a comment just below the video here on the YouTube channel, or you can also go to the original blog post where I've got a few more pics of these cards, and you can also leave a comment there. So you can have 2 chances to win, and I'll send one lucky winner this cute little card kit. Okay, so let's get started. Again, with the cards, I always mention this just as a reminder. I take one 8.5 by 11 inch piece of cardstock, standard size paper, cut it in half, and then score and fold them, and then I get 2 cards out of it. Okay, so for the first card, as I mentioned, the larger piece, 3.5 by 3.25. We're just going to kind of eyeball that up. I feel like I'm not making any sense today. Hopefully you understand what I'm getting at. And then the smaller rectangle, we're going to butt right up to the bottom of the paper that we already placed above. Okay, so that's our card. The Good to Go is actually one of the stickers from the Gallivant sticker collection, but just because of the size, what I decided to do was to use my print and cut function with my Cricut, and I printed it out and cut it out, and I'm going to just adhere it with regular adhesive, and it's going to go about there, right over the seam. Then I've got a couple of little gems, and I like the look of these, almost like little brads, just in the corners, using my multi-purpose tool to slide them into the right place. And then I wanted to tell you about the embellishments. Now, in the embellishment pack itself, there's tons and tons of die cuts, and I really liked the look of these compasses, but as you can see, they're a bit big. So what I decided to do for these cards this time is that I've actually taken a scrap of the same pattern paper with all of the compasses on it, and I've just taken one of my little circle punches and punched out some of these little compasses to use as my embellishments. So again, think about not necessarily needing to use a die cut or a sticker, but you might be able to pull out some of the designs from the paper that you're using for your embellishments. Okay, so for this one, I think I'm just going to use one of these little compasses. Where's my foam squares? I think just one maybe. All right, and that's just going to go up in the top there. Okay, so that's the first card done. And for the second card, we're doing it horizontally and the back side. Again, just butting that up. I might just have to move it so that it's a little bit more straight. Just use my multi-purpose tool here. Again, you know, I think the multi-purpose tool was voted as the most popular creative memories tool. And you can probably see why. I use it for everything. All right, so I've got my paper shapes down. I've got my sentiment. And again, this was one of the sticker sentiments, but because I wanted it just, you know, kind of the right size, I chose to use create it as a printing cut. All right, and then I'm going to add 3 of these embellishments, 2 of the ones that I punched out from my paper. And that one we'll just kind of put just off to the side, and then a slightly smaller one. And then my last little embellishment. I'm all thumbs today too. And even though I've got it here, just because of the way I put my embellishment, I'm just gonna stick that off to the side. Okay. All right, so there's the 2 finished cards, horizontal and the vertical, and they are pretty similar to what I designed originally and put in the handout for you. So again, don't forget that you can change this card up and use any kind of paper and embellishments that you like. Make it work for you for your occasion that you need some cards for. All right, and don't forget to go to the link that's just down below the video here so that you can download and print this handout, save it. When you need some cards, you can refer back to it and create a couple of quick little cards. All right. If you like this idea, don't forget to give me a little thumbs up. Leave a comment below in order to have a chance to win our little card kit. Okay. And make sure that you join me again. Don't forget to subscribe so that you see all of the videos, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks very much for joining me today. Take care. Bye-bye for now.